just when you drink the day before and it's just like you're just like gone. Yeah. Like you just are laughing all day, you're a motor mouth and you're shaky, and this caffeine's not helping. But anyways.
A lot of people, before you start your story too, a lot of people, you know, millions and millions of people have been sending in comments and questions.
Millions is wild.
And, you know, they're upset. I haven't got my hair cut or my beard cut or anything in about a month, and I've been wearing the same hat so far. I like it like
that. I love a scruffy one.
Well, I'm just waiting until I leave for tour, and then I'm going to do it all. So sorry for the millions of people that I let down.
Sprout's trying to literally ruin the podcast. Well, he's tampering with my headphones. All right. Okay. I thought about going to Milan for a while because I didn't want to go by myself. My manager offered to come with me, so perfect. She's flying out. I went out on a bender and purchased a business class flight. I'm going to let y'all know on here. I didn't tell anyone else how much this was. It was $11,000. Ridiculous. Most expensive flight I've ever purchased, obviously. But I'm like, I'm getting this gift of being invited. You know, I should treat myself. You get to lay down. Right when I got off, I would go to a show, so I need to make sure I could sleep. The lay down seats, perfect. There's one layover in Amsterdam. I get to Las Vegas airport, and of course I'm the only one. They go, random passport check for Leilani, please report to the gate. So I'm already scared. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I hope I can still go. Give them my passport, and then an officer takes my passport. This is as I'm entering the airplane, mind you. So it's the last step right before I get on the plane and enjoy my trip. Someone takes my passport. It's a customs officer. It's a lady. She's going through my bag. She's like, how much money do you have? So I was like low-key scared, worried. And I did have a lot of money because I want to convert it there. She's like, all right, you're good to go. I'm the first person on the plane. It takes almost an hour before we take off. Sleeping on the plane, talking to my neighbor next to me. I get off in Amsterdam and I go to the lounge just to relax, have some drinks. Why do I not have my freaking passport in my passport case, Austin? They're like, okay, give me your passport, please. I open it. I didn't go anywhere when I got off the plane. I went straight there. I'm 10 hours away from my country. No freaking passport. My heart sunk.
That feeling must have been terrible. Going all the way to a whole nother country for a huge opportunity. Bro. And then, all right, let me find my passport that I just showed someone to get onto the plane. And then it's not there.
No, it's so crazy. And I was like, oh, no worries. I probably have it in my purse. I have a little freaking purse. I go take my wallet out. Why is there one lipstick in there? There's nothing else. I search every bag and I'm like, okay, you know what? The customs officer maybe put it in my carry-on. Open up my carry-on. I empty everything out. My flight is in 2 hours, my connecting flight to Milan. But it's a 10-hour drive to Milan. So I'm thinking like, you know what? If worse comes to worse, I don't have my passport. I'm going to freaking pay someone to drive me all the way to Milan. There's no passport. I go to every lost and found. I go to immigration. I'm like, what do I do? And they're like, you can't do anything. I'm like, I'm just going to drive. And they're like, you can't leave our airport without a freaking thing, without a passport. You cannot walk out of our airport with no passport. Even if you did, when you get into Milan, they're going to need your passport anyways.
That's
dude,
terrible.
That's the worst shit I've ever heard of.
And imagine how that lady must have felt.
No. They didn't even get to the point where the passport at. I didn't even tell them yet.
Okay, yeah.
My manager is landing in Italy by herself to meet me for the show tomorrow in 1 hour. So I'm like, dude, my manager is going to find out that I'm not going to go there. And she just flew all the way from New York City to Italy. She purchased her own flight, everything. And I'm over here freaking out. I go to customs and they're like, well, usually if you lose a passport, it'll turn up in like an hour, 2 hours. So you want to wait? So I'm sitting there crying, literally tears coming down my face, only for a little bit though. And then I start laughing because I'm like, if my passport's gone, this is a freaking gift from God because I was not meant to go there. And I had a feeling either the guy next to me, because he was talking to me a lot, this older guy on the plane, he went in my purse when I went to the bathroom on the plane and took it, or the lady that checked my passport when I got on the Vegas plane for the random passport check never gave it back. They go, the only thing you can do is fly home, and the next flight home is in 2 days. So I'm like, that's not going to work. I need to get home now. They're like, the next flight is tomorrow in 18 hours to Los Angeles, and from there, you're going to have to go back to Vegas. So I did that. I slept in the airport overnight. Went to back home. No, I didn't go back on a business class flight.
Still no one. Yeah, still no one is like.
No one knows where my passport is. Yeah. No passport anywhere. Absolutely nowhere. I get home. 4 days later pass. My manager's like, it's fine, no worries. She's chilling in Italy. I get a call from the airline saying, "Oh, a random officer from customs dropped off your passport." She had it. So the lady that checked my passport, where do you put it, dude? Like, do you put it in your pocket? Even if you put it in your pocket, you went home and did your laundry, and like, wouldn't you think the next day or in 10 hours you would turn it in?
So imagine when that plane took off and that lady realized she had your passport. I would have tried to throw it up at the plane.
I know. Because she knows even if I landed in my destination, which I didn't even get there, I would not be able to leave the airport.
Yeah, no, that's horrendous.
The brand had my hotel booked, everything. Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, for you guys listening, imagine a huge opportunity booking, but then still booking your own flight.
And from that, I was supposed to get a deal, like money-wise. They were going to see how I was, my personality, and offer me some sort of like brand deal. So they ruined like a whole opportunity. But I still am working with the brand because they understood and they were so nice. So I'm so grateful for that.
Think about, usually the brand pays for your flights, but this time you were like, all right, it's just the opportunity to go there because it's so big, so I'm going to pay for it.
It wasn't just $1,000 flight.
Yeah.
$11,000. And still to this day, I have no refund.
So you fly all the way there, don't have your passport, and then you have to fly back.
Yeah.
All the way in you booked business class.
Yeah.
But then you have to fly back all the way in the middle row in the back of the plane.
And the two people next to me knew each other, and the whole time they were spitting across me, literally sharing food. Like, then the guy was snoring and I couldn't go to the bathroom. My bladder was, oh my gosh, it was the worst thing ever. And then I had to get to LA. The only one-way flight back from LA to Vegas was $700. $700 flight from LA to Vegas. That's a 40-minute flight. That should not be $700.
Do you want to put this airline on blast?
No, it wasn't the airline. It was a customs one.
Yeah.
No, I love the airline. It was KLM Airlines, and I love them. They didn't do anything.
So now you're in a predicament, though, because now it's like the U.S. government.
Yeah, so now I'm trying to file a claim over the U.S. government.
And there's like, get in line, right? There's no way you're going to get your money back from the government.
I think I am.
I mean, yeah.
I think I like this little life.
You missed a huge opportunity, and like you said, that would have led to many more opportunities.
But it's okay, because imagine I was trying to fly to like my best friend's wedding and I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I would that's a whole memory.
And like we talked about before, so much worse stuff could happen in life.
So much
and
worse
you
stuff.
did handle it like a pro. You slept in the hotel in the airport.
They
which
had
is cool.
a mini hotel in the airport, and it was so cool. I'm about to make a video, like a vlog showing, because I filmed pieces of it. Oh my gosh. And I sat in immigration for 9 hours with no passport, with this other girl who's also crying because she lost her passport. I'm just like, dude. And I didn't even lose it. It would have been my fault if I lost it, being a little dummy. But no, I didn't lose it.
Wait, do you think that lady took both your guys' passports?
She's just like, these little freaking girls. They don't need to go.
Because there was one other lady on that plane that didn't have her passport, and she flew all the way from California.
Yep, she came back with
I
me.
wonder if that lady forgot to
She
give both
didn't speak
of them.
English, and she was like, she came up and she asked me if I spoke Spanish, and I said no. And she just continued to talk to me.
Wait, what?
We were both sitting in customs, immigration together, and she comes up, Spanish lady, and she's like, do you speak Spanish? And I said no. And she goes, she's asking for a phone charger because she grabbed my phone and she was like this. And I found out. And she would just keep talking and laughing. I would just laugh back with her. We were sitting with each other. I had no idea what she was saying. She had no idea what I was saying. And I'm like, I don't speak Spanish. And she just kept going. And I was just laughing. She was like, we were just laughing.
Oh my God.
And then the next day, we both woke up in the same outfit and went on the same flight back home because we both had to stay at the airport overnight.
Oh,
yeah,
same outfit that you wore before. You guys didn't wake up wearing the same thing.
No.
Oh.
We weren't twins, no.
I was
the
like,
same
what?
dirty old outfit.
Forgot your passport and you dressed the same. No, that's
Yeah.
crazy, but hopefully you get your money back.
I know.
Plus more.
Plus more for pain and suffering.
Yeah. But
Oh my gosh. And my manager, she just was there chilling by herself. Have you ever got the wind knocked out of you?
What?
Have you ever got the wind knocked
Yeah, a million times.
What? How?
Growing up, we played football in the yard, like tackle football.
Well, you want to know, Leilani?
Every single day of my life, I got the wind knocked out of
You
me.
want to know how I got the wind knocked out of me?
Yeah.
So when I was growing up in my house, we had two couches that were facing each other. So one right here and one right here, and there's space in between. And I would run back and forth and fold my stomach over the couch. Like,
Can you show us? No.
No, I would just run back and forth. My mom's like, "You're gonna get the wind knocked out of you." Right when she said that, I freaking folded and I said, and fell on the ground.
Wait, what?
She goes, you're about to get the wind knocked out of you. Literally making a joke.
And you did.
Seconds later, I just go, fold, hit the ground. Blackout. That's how I got the wind knocked out of me. I don't know why.
Blackout.
Blackout, dude. Absolute blackout.
Wow. That is crazy.
Okay, no, look, guys. It's a rainy day out in Vegas. Easter's tomorrow. Happy Easter. So what better episode to have than story time, since we already started off with a crazy story?
Yeah.
Do you have any crazy stories, or should I just do all mine?
I think you just sprung that on me, so I don't have any time to think of some crazy stories.
Well,
I mean,
if you think about it, let me tell you another one.
Okay.
When I was little, I think I told you a little bit about this. I was being changed, my diaper.
I'm offering nothing to this episode right now.
It's okay. It's fine. You can put your little 2 cents in.
All right. Little?
Yes, because
Give me a little 2 cents.
Your little 2 cents, because you always think I'm lying. Because my life is so unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I was getting changed with my diaper. I remember this vividly.
Was this recent?
Yes. It was last week. My mom was changing my diaper. I was like a toddler, and I'm laying on the changing bed, and I'm grabbing stuff. Like, I want to play with something. I don't know if if I ask, I don't know if I could even talk. And I'm grabbing these coins next to me. I think we lived in Hawaii or California. And I'm like, Mom, can I play with this? I don't know if I was old enough to say that. I grabbed the coin, and my mom, she told me, she's jinxing me. She's like, you better not do this, and I do it.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's so weird. She's like, you better not freaking put that in your mouth because you can choke on it. It was a little coin. I threw it in the air, and my mouth was open, and it fell flat in my freaking throat and blocked all my air.
How old were you?
Diapers.
So you were old enough to go
I don't know if I was
popcorn?
like maybe holding it and I dropped it, but it went right here in my windpipe, flat,
Whoa.
a nickel or a quarter, flat. And I'm just done. Like, no breathing, turning purple, turning white. And my mom's trying to get it out of me, nothing. So they had to call the ambulance, wait till the ambulance drove to my house, pick me up, and drive me to the hospital, put me in a room. So you're lucky I'm here today. They had to put a balloon in my stomach.
This is not funny,
How
but
did they do
the
that?
way you describe it is insane.
I didn't have
They had to put a balloon in your stomach?
How did they do that? I just realized. Squeeze that little thing, that long rod.
What?
Harder.
No, they had to put a balloon in your stomach?
How did they put it in my stomach? I need to call my
Yeah,
sister.
they would have to get past the coin, right?
I don't know.
They didn't cut open your stomach. Oh wait, they might have went. They might have went through something else.
No way. That's what I was thinking.
They went through your behind.
The one out, the chute that only goes out
Yeah, they went out the butt.
in the butt.
They went in the butt.
But all I know, I think it was a red balloon. All I know.
You remember the color?
You would
I
remember
actually
too.
think this whole story is a lie.
It's not a
no,
lie.
because
It's
all right, I'm
not
gonna
a
break
lie.
down why this is a lie.
Oh my
Because we're in
God.
court. Okay, she said she doesn't know if she was old enough to talk, but she was in diapers. She didn't know how old she was. But at
Hawaii
the
or
same time,
California?
she was like, I told my mom, and I asked her, boom. Okay, and then you were old enough, but don't know how old you were to throw a coin perfectly up and just catch it like popcorn. So
I
you
didn't
lied.
catch it like popcorn. And it could have been in Hawaii or California, so. They popped the quarter out of my mouth, flew out, went perfectly heads on the table.
Okay.
And I could breathe again. And I go,
You don't remember anything, but you remember when they popped the penny out and it landed heads on the table. You remember what side it landed on, and that it was a red balloon. But you don't
Okay.
remember how they got it in you.
Okay, I lied.
But it was a red balloon that they shoved up
I
your
lied. It ended right on the rim on the corner, on the side, sticking straight up. And then it fell into the doctor's mouth, and they had to do the same surgery. No, but isn't that crazy? I traveled all the way to the hospital. I probably had a little bit of breath, maybe a little bit, just like,
butt. Yeah.
because there's no way I would have freaking died.
Yeah. Honestly,
so lucky.
you were probably fine. Your mom was probably just scared. You probably would have just pooped it out.
It was stuck, and I wasn't breathing. I was purple and white. Okay, yeah.
Yo, how do you remember what color you were? You were purple and white. This is I'm glad you're seeing this in real time though. This is how you tell stories. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's what happened or that's how it goes.
It's not a lie. The balloon popped my quarter out. I'm not kidding.
How do you think that works?
I don't know.
Well, if you had to guess.
I have no idea. Why would they do that? Like
I would say the balloon goes up your butt and it's connected to some type of pump.
Like, how do they
and they blow up the balloon. They blow it up and then it goes.
How did they inflate the balloon while it was in
comes out your mouth?
How did they inflate the balloon while it was in my sacred? How'd they pop it?
I don't know.
I have to call. I don't know. Imagine my mom's like, no, that never happened. It had to have.
See, if we were more tech savvy, we would like have the phone connected somehow. Your mom calling, it would play through the audio.
In the future, we're gonna
actually. You could just call your mom on speakerphone. Oh, the phones.
She would literally be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" No, it's 100% real. I'm not kidding you.
Wow. Well, those are two great stories to start off the pod.
Guess what I have? A handy dandy notebook.
No, I also think that would it be too inappropriate to tell the people what you got sent today?
Oh my gosh.
It's kind. Well, I don't want to put the brand. Don't put the brand on blast. I guess.
Yeah, no, don't go ahead.
I just thought this was interesting that she got sent a bunch of products from
a hair care brand,
hair care company,
and they always send me like boxes of hair care products. It's always been the same. They send me each and every one of their hair products: shampoo, conditioner, dry shampoo, and it was all that until what?
Yeah, an adult toy,
a vibrator.
Well, I was trying to keep it PG.
Oh. What, a toothbrush vibrator?
No. Jakes, you owe me a soda. You can't talk until I say your name 5 times.
No, scratch that. You owe me a 6-pack.
I have a 6-pack.
Show it. Show the world.
It's in the fridge. No, but I don't know. I think that's a little weird, but shout out to the brand for giving you some free stuff. But, okay, so last episode we answered some questions from the fans. And we have an email. It's layawakepod@gmail.com. If you want to send some questions in, we'll answer them.
We'll literally answer them, so don't be scared.
If they're good, though. Some of them, I was reading through some of them today, and they were just people being like, hey, Leilani, I love you.
Hi.
Boom, boom, boom. So, we're going to get into those questions real quick.
Wait, have you seen, like, you know how people are like, love from Mexico or love from Jamaica?
That's kind of what some of them were.
No, but I've seen this video. It was like an annoying person, and all the comments were like hate from Mexico.
No, that's what they do now. That's like a social media thing.
What is wrong with you guys? With the heart too. Mm-hmm. Hate from Guatemala.
No, I've seen like really bad
Internet is so funny.
I've seen really bad like stuff on Instagram where it's someone that has like a really bad song or something, and the comments will be like, ignore the love. Or like, you know how people will be like, ignore the hate.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a couple of questions. Some of them were shorter. I cut out some stuff, but we appreciate the support because sometimes, like, the first half of the message is just, oh, glad you guys are doing a pod, boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. So this is Alyssa from Kentucky, and it was specifically to you. She said, hey, Leilani, but I'm here as well. No kidding. So hey, Leilani, do you guys have any tips for chasing a passion/dream and balancing your personal life at the same time?
Just do it.
You are the worst advice giver in the world.
No, I'm
Last time the girl sent in a question and you just go, same.
Okay, you let him know. Since you're so good.
I honestly think that if you want to chase a dream or a passion, there is no balancing a personal life. I think you have to go hard.
All right, I could have did that better than you.
Yeah, I know. She's probably depressed now. She's like, what? I have to give up all my friends?
No, seriously. If you want to chase a dream or passion, that was a question. Like, what's some tips?
Well, tips for chasing your passion/dream and balancing your personal life. Sprout?
What do you have to say?
Any tips?
Do you have any?
He said just make biscuits.
No, literally. That's all you have to do. Okay.
Sometimes he doesn't know he has a tail, and when he sees it, he goes wild.
Wild.
All right.
If you have a dream or passion.
Balance your personal life. So friends, maybe a relationship. Boom. How do you do that while you're chasing your dream? If your dream requires you to be like 100% nonstop.
Reserve the weekends for fun. And when it starts Monday to Friday, when you have free time, you have to work in your passion every single day and night. You have to be excited to wake up and do it. And when you go to bed, you should be thinking about that passion. That's how you know you're actually working towards it. If it's first thought on your mind and the last thought on your mind throughout the day. And each and every day, I would say, have one thing that you put into that passion. For example, mine is obviously filming my talent, which is makeup. So throughout last year, every single month, I wanted to incorporate something new. I purchased a camera. That was the first step. The second step was learning how to use it. And it took me so long, but if I just instantly did it, I would have been on track way sooner. Every week, I would say, give yourself a task. Every month, give yourself a big task, but every week, give yourself a smaller task. So this month, learn how to use a camera. First step, purchase the camera. Second step, study.
But that's balancing it with personal life?
Yeah, I said weekends is for fun.
Okay.
And through Monday through Friday, I don't know.
Or
if you have
I guess
school,
whatever,
work.
yeah, because what if they have to work on a weekend?
Just set goals that are reasonable. Goals that are reasonable and work towards them and actually check off the things that will help you get to your goal.
But also at the same time, if you're, say you work a 9 to 5, and then after that, you might not be able to go out. You might not be able to hang out with friends.
Yeah,
you might have to work 9 to 5 and then work 5 to 9, 5 to midnight on your passion. You might be a little lonely.
Everyone's different.
But when that paper, that success come in, all the friends going to be there.
Oh,
all right.
I was about to start twerking.
This is, what? This is Mo from New York. He spelled York, Y-O-I-R-K.
Hello, Mari.
That's probably New York, though, right? Y-O-I-R-K.
York?
York.
York.
When stuff gets real hard, I'm kind of paraphrasing. How do you keep pushing through? If you hit a roadblock with your creativity, what's your go-to method to get back on track? So,
you know what?
Yeah, if you have a little creativity block, what do you do to just not give up, keep going, get back on track?
What helps me is watching people who do what I want, not what I want to do, but something similar, watching them in their best form live their life. Like, for example, I miss the gym days where I used to be so freaking fit and I would love it. I'd feel so good. Nothing hurts me more and makes me want to do it again than looking up gym videos of girls working out. I'm like, dude, they probably feel so good. So if you're like falling back from a goal that you have, watch videos of people who are doing what you want to do. If you want to make music, watch people perform. If you want to have your best body, watch people who are fit working out at the gym, videos of it, gym girly, gym guy, just stuff like that. Or like on Pinterest. I love Pinterest because whenever I want to get in my healthy vibe, I want to make my refrigerator, just open it, and there's so many options of healthy food. Look that up on Pinterest. Look up visual images that will help you realize what it would be to do that. There's nothing like that makes you more hungry to get it than seeing other people do it and actually what it would look like if you were to do it. So I like visual representation.
I agree. I think what you were just saying, I was listening to Tony Robbins, and he was like, imagine if there was a famous baker or something. He knew how to make chocolate like nobody else in the world. Even if it took him 30 years to make his recipe, if you knew his recipe, even though it took him 30 years, you could do it in 1 minute or, so find other people's recipe and just copy it. And yeah, I guess when I'm trying to make a song or something and I have some type of roadblock or some type of creativity block, it does help to watch somebody that's doing what you want to do. But don't get lost on that. Don't just go down a rabbit hole and then just start watching videos of people. Maybe just watch a little. That's what I do. But maybe just watch a little, inspirational video and get back to it. But videos definitely do help, visual stuff.
Absolutely. Try it.
Next question is Michaela. She said, if you guys had one superpower, what would it be and why?
Invisibility, so I can see what you're doing.
There's cameras all throughout the house. You already know what I'm doing 24/7. Mine would be, I think one superpower. It would either be fly or read minds. But then if you could read minds.
No, I would never want to read minds.
But then if you could read minds, you're reading too many people's minds at once.
And also,
like if you went to the mall.
You don't want to know everything.
Yeah, if you went to the mall, it'd be like, I want McDonald's. Oh, what shirt am I going to buy? Boom, it'd just be like a ton of too much at once.
And then you're with me, and then you're like, damn, that girl got a big old booty.
What?
And then I freaking sock you.
True. No, not true.
No, because it's fine if you think that.
Mine would be.
I think that. No, but then you're going to see my
You think
thoughts.
what? You think guys?
Guys, girls. Like, I'm like, that's a nice butt.
Oh, just butts? Yeah.
What else do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know. This is a family friendly show. So I'm not gonna go there. But no, mine would be to fly. But then I'm just gonna get a private jet one day.
You're like doing boy answers. You're giving boy answers. Why would you want to? You know what you're gonna look like if you were flying.
I'd be, oh.
Your hairline, first of all, would be on full blast. Your hairline would be on full blast.
I'd be going back.
Oh my gosh, that'd be embarrassing. I would never like that is such a boy answer. Fly, read minds. Yeah. I would want to have invisibility.
That's
you need a couple dollars to go to the bank. You're just gonna see a freaking bag walking out the door, but that's it.
True.
Like
that's true.
No, that's bad.
All right. Well, invisibility and flying. Mine is definitely.
You want to go visit your family in a different country? You just hop on the plane.
No.
Why?
Because you could right now. I have to go to the airport. Even if you have a private jet, I gotta go here. I just be like, take off, boom. I'm in Japan.
You think you're gonna fly in what?
I'd be faster than an airplane too.
It's not in immaculate speed. It's just you can. Fly.
Okay, no teleportation.
Oh.
Boom. Boom. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Teleportation's a good one.
All right. This is from Brandon. Next question. What's good, Austin? Stoked for the new pod. I'll be tuning in weekly. Also seeing you at your Atlanta show. Gonna make the drive up from Florida. Appreciate that.
Let's go.
If you could go back in any time in history, what would it be? I would personally go back to the 1970s.
He was born then?
I don't know. He just said he would personally go back to the 1970s.
I would just.
No offense. I think that's a terrible answer.
Really?
The 1970s? You have so many more time. Maybe he was.
What's that age where everyone looked old in high school?
Early 2000s.
I want to go there.
Really?
Just the vibes were so good.
Okay. Want to hear my answer and then you'll rethink yours?
Mm-hmm.
Probably ancient Rome or the pyramid times. Wouldn't you want to see how they built the pyramids?
It would smell like ass.
No, I would know what to do. I bet, I'm about to make some soap. No, think about if you went back to ancient Rome and you knew everything you knew now. Well, okay, you couldn't interact with them. That's like time travel. But if you could just go back and live and you had to live like them, yeah, ancient Rome actually would probably suck.
I would just go back to the early 2000s. Come here, Sprout. Come here.
What about
producer? What's this?
What about you wouldn't want to see how the pyramids were made? What if you could go back for 1 week?
Boy answers.
What if you could go back for 1 week?
1 week? I would go back to the 2000s where life was simple, all the trends.
You have so much time in history to go back, and you're going to go back 20 years ago?
I'm not a history lover. I failed history in college.
You wouldn't want to go to the Colosseum in Rome?
I mean, yes, but I'm not going to want to go my one time. I don't care about a museum.
A museum?
I mean, I don't care about seeing like historical monuments.
You wouldn't want to go back to ancient Rome, sit in the Colosseum while everyone's screaming, and watch two gladiators battle it to the death?
What's a gladiator?
No, okay. No. This is...
What is a gladiator?
The Roman warriors that fought in the Colosseum, and I think a lot of them were like prisoners and stuff, but they made them fight to the death. They'd be fighting like UFC fight, but obviously trying to kill each other, way more intense, and then a bear.
Oh, that's what I can do as you're explaining this.
Think about this. I'll put it in your terms. 2 UFC fighters.
Oh yeah, I'm listening.
Fighting, right? And then in the middle of a just huge, probably just dirt, whatever, whole Coliseum screaming, and then a lion pops up. So now they were just trying to kill each other. Now they have to kill the lion. Yes, they would pop up bears and lions.
Why would I want to see someone get demolished?
Yeah, actually, that would be kind of gross.
So sick of you.
How often do you
think about the Roman Empire?
10 times a day. But no, honestly, Egypt would be cool to see how they were building the pyramids. What if it was aliens?
You would die and never come back.
You don't think I would last 1 week?
Unless you hid. They seen you, they literally feast off of your body. I'm so serious. That's insane. I would just go back to early 2000s or a little bit before and just enjoy it.
All right, what would you do, though? Say, boom, snapped. You were like, okay, I'm going to go back to early 2000s. Malfunction in the system. Sent you way back. You're in ancient Rome. What would you do?
To my phone? I'm going to record that stuff. Daily vlogs. Get ready with me in Rome. No, I will vlog everything.
No phone. No phone.
Oh, my gosh. Talk to people. Go outside, see everything, visit cool places, see what they ate.
Go to the marketplace.
Do they have that?
Well, yeah, that was like their version of a major city. It would just be like a
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the deli.
No, well, I guess it would be like a farmer's market, but times 10. And it probably smelled so bad.
Oh, like meat?
No, worse than that.
Ew.
I don't even think they had like places to go to the bathroom. I think they would just go to the bathroom everywhere.
Okay, I'm literally, I'm going right back into 2024. I don't even care.
No, you're there for a week. There's nothing you could do
I'm
that
going
it
to
malfunctioned.
bed and drinking wine.
Yeah, that actually would be a good idea. I'd get so drunk.
Oh my gosh.
And everyone would be. It was probably a party, to be honest.
I had so much mixed feelings about this. Like right when you said that, now I'm excited. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, that was the last of our questions, but
if you guys want to be in one of the next episodes, email us the questions, layawakepod@gmail.com, LEIAWAKEPOD@gmail.com.
yeah, and put your name and where you're from. I like to know your location.
What?
No, I just think it's cool knowing where the people are.
Did you
calling in
know
from.
on Snapchat how you can like have your location on?
Mhm.
My cousin, Des, she was like, did you know this whole time you've had your location on Snapchat? Not recently, like a year ago, she told me. And I've been on Snapchat for 12 years. I've been a creator of my
Was
whole
it for
life.
people that were only your friends, though?
No.
Oh, wow.
Public.
That's not safe.
So everyone go check your freaking Snap locations.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's probably how the person found my freaking house, the pizza people. I'm serious.
Wait, hold on. Before we sign off, can you tell them about the pizza people?
Yeah. So,
this is story time today.
I
It's
know,
just your
it's a
story.
rainy story time. So, as we all know, everyone has exes, and my ex was public with me, like on my videos. And for some reason, after we were done for a long time, I got a knock on my door, and this guy, this pizza delivery guy, goes, "Pizza delivery from my ex's name, or for or from." And I'm like, there's no way this person sent me a freaking pizza out of nowhere. We're both in our own new relationships. I'm like, this is so weird. So I wasn't going to intrude and message him because I'm like, maybe he actually had my address, even though it doesn't make sense because I did not live in this home. He does not know this address. So I let it slide. Why does a week go by, or like 3 days, another knock on my door? I look at my camera. Why is this man holding a freaking pizza? Another person. I said, and it was at nighttime this time, like freaking 10 p.m. So I was like, oh my God. I call him and I'm like, there's no way. I don't know if I did it on phone with you or I just showed you. Same thing. And they're all unpaid. Like, you couldn't even pay for it. It wasn't the person. I'm like, what is going on? So I call the pizza place and I'm like, whose phone number is this? And they told me the phone number. I call the phone number. It's a random person and they hang up.
Yeah, that's kind of freaky. If you were that person, leave a comment down below. Let us know.
And I hope you know that you just wasted a couple pizzas.
Yeah.
And you didn't even see my reaction. Like, that was so butt.
Wait, what if it was the pizza man that knew you wouldn't accept it, and he was like, well, I'm just going to have free pizza.
Oh, I hope he did eat
And he
it.
eats it in the car.
Yeah, but then it was unpaid for, so you probably had to bring it back.
Oh, yeah, I wonder how that works.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah. Look at our little watcher. He's watching us. We have one watcher.
And then he's just been gnawing at himself in the back.
Whoa. But yeah, so we're going to start putting these episodes on. I think I said that last time.
What?
Just how they're going up on Spotify.
Yeah.
I have to upload them.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I kind of just kept it low key.
Besides the fact that this smells like breath from you?
From me, hasn't moved since last podcast. You're the only one that's used it. All right. Well, we'll just keep this a shorter episode.
One time I played a prank on my mom that her house got robbed.
Wait.
One time I already told you about this a little bit.
I was just about to sign off. I don't remember this. What?
Me and my big sister, we lived in an apartment with my mom. And she comes home from work one day, and it's April Fool's Day. And I'm like, why don't we just play? No, my sister goes, we should play like a crazy prank on mom. It's like 30 minutes before she gets home. We take the TV off the stand and put it flat. So it looks like someone knocked. All the doors are open. We take clothes out, throw it. The chair is sideways, like someone just ran through that thing. All the doors are open. The sheets are messed up. We had 2 cars. We break a glass bottle on the floor where my mom's parking stall is at, the other car that she wasn't using. We drive her car to the back of the apartment complex. So it looks like someone stole her car. Mind you, I'm little. I'm like 10 years old, 12 years old. So there's 2 young girls at home by themselves. My sister was able to drive. She comes home from being a hardworking mother for 2 children. We leave the apartment door wide open.
This is not a prank. This is torture.
Now that I think about, like, what the hell? She comes home and she calls us. She's like, girls, because she sees the door open and she sees the chair moved. And she comes in. We have a camera. I don't know where this freaking video is. And she's like, oh my God, girls. And she's yelling and we're hiding in the closet. And she starts crying, like tears are coming out of her eyes. I can tell by her voice she's shaky. She goes out to her car, sees that her car is broken into and gone. We're not in the house. So she probably thought we were like done.
And you guys were hiding.
April Fool's, Mom.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's an April Fool's joke.
Why would we ever do that?
Well,
Imagine you come home from work one day, we have a baby, and we're just gone. The doors open, stuff is flipped upside down.
Please,
I would never.
Don't. With April Fools in 2 days,
Pretend dead
we're
cat
filming
on the
this
floor.
early. How would you pretend dead a cat? Actually, I have a good prank.
Actor.
Remember when I put ketchup all over me and pretend I cut myself?
When Xavier lays on his back like this, I just squirt ketchup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that was the end of the second pod.
So, yeah, don't do that.
You want to do the outro? Because I've been doing the last ones, but.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da, my boy.
Talking about
I thought it was, it's all about. Or is it talking about?
I don't know. We'll look up the lyrics.
My boy.
Yeah, but episode 3, this will be dropping a couple weeks from the last one, but.
Yes, we're pre-recording because we going to be gone. You're going to be on tour?
Yeah. Going on tour.
I'm going to be Las Vegas.
Yep.
LA, New York, and Hawaii this month. Next month, April.
You're going on a little tour as well.
Yeah.
Basically. All right. Well, episode 3, remember, send in some questions for us for your next episode. And yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this rainy day podcast full of stories.
Outro song here. We need one.